Hello and welcome to this edition of Minstrels on the Block. I'm your host, Brian Mallard, and today's special guest is one we've been wanting to get on for quite a while, Mr. Derundo Jenkins.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing just fine.
It's great to finally have you on the show.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
So tell me about yourself. Where were you born?
Well, I was born in Buena Vista, Georgia. My father's from New York, and my mom, she was from Malk, Georgia, and I was born in Buena Vista.
Cool.
Yes.
I got some relatives live out in Malk.
Yes.
Yeah, nice little area out there.
Yes, it is.
So what'd your parents do?
Well, my mother, she was a medical person, always worked in the medical field, and my father, he was a truck driver.
Cool.
Yes.
Very nice. Now, were they were they musical at all?
Well, my mother, she'd always singing in the choir in the church, and my father, he didn't have any music background.
So, whereabouts did you pick up on it? What kind of?
Well, we have a deep background as far as our churches are concerned in our family.
Yeah.
And I started off playing in the church, playing the drums, playing the piano, and singing. My grandfather, he was a great vocalist. He influenced me a whole lot.
Very cool.
And my endeavors with music.
Man. So now, today, you know, you play with the Connolly Brothers Band. You and I have jammed quite a few times.
Yes, we have. Yes.
Great drummer. Tell me about what you play, besides drums, including drums.
Well, I play bass guitar, piano, and that's pretty much it. And write songs. Sing the best I can sing.
Very cool. Yeah. Now, tell me when you first started playing an instrument. Tell me about your picking it up, learning it. And
okay. I was always intrigued by watching TV, the television show. I'd see the Jacksons, and I'd see other bands on there, and something about those drums that always had me going. And when I got in the 6th grade, my mom bought me a snare drum. I joined the band in school, and I was the drum section leader from the 6th grade all the way through the 12th. And that's something that I've loved ever since I started. And 12th grade, I joined the drum and fife corps on Fort Benning.
Cool. And
that was very nice too, and intriguing. A lot of flutes and drums, and something just totally different from being with the entire band. Yeah.
Now, as far as your progressing education from that point to now, tell me about some of your experiences and learning.
Well, my first recording project was in 1979 with a group called the Dixie Air Gospel Singers.
Cool.
And I was really proud of that, having my name on an album and everything at 18 years old.
Wow.
And, through the years I've been with several bands. The Future Connection Band from Buena Vista, the Groove Control Band from overseas.
I like that.
Yeah. And matter of fact, I've played with the Cybercats for several years too, which Mark Stein and Raleigh Brothers made up that group, and I had a lot of fun with those guys. And I've worked on Mark's project. He's trying to complete a project of his own as well. So I've been educated by a lot of people through the years by different bands, and I'm probably going to do that until I die.
Yeah, and hopefully myself as well. And
yes.
You, because you never stop learning.
That's true.
I've just begun myself.
Yes.
But I've played. Like you've got this good, solid, this just really cool drumming. Now, as far as like your songwriting.
Yes.
Tell me about when you first wanted to write songs.
Well, I haven't always been a singer or songwriter, but over the years, being around the music so much, it's just I guess it's kind of like influenced me to want to be a part of that in the music. And I sat down at the piano a few times, and ideas come to my head about what I want to write about, and I've written probably 50 songs at the most.
Wow.
Yeah, so hopefully I can share a couple of them with you all.
Oh yeah, very shortly, in fact.
Yes.
Now, what do you have a specific subject that you like to write about, or is? Is there a theme in your music?
Well, it seems to be that all my stuff comes out of my heart. So it's mostly about love.
Yeah.
And things of that nature that, help make human beings, compassionate with each other.
Right.
Things of that nature.
Now, going back a little bit, from from the time that you're young, what kind of music were you exposed to? I mean,
well, actually, all types of music. Because I started playing music at such an early age, until it just opened it up for me to enjoy each and every type of music, from rock to soul to jazz to contemporary to everything. And I guess that's what makes my drumming, the expansion of my drumming so influential, because I can just pick up on it just like that, because I was exposed to everything.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
That is a great strength, actually.
Yes, I was blessed.
Now, today, as opposed to when you were younger,
yes,
let's just say you're hanging around, the house on a Sunday, walking around, drinking a glass, whatever.
yes.
What are you most likely to be listening to in your CD player?
On Sunday, normally in the mornings, it'll be gospel, and then maybe after 12 o'clock, jazz. Then later on in that afternoon, before the football games come on or where they go off, it'll probably be rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby.
Yeah.
I tell you what, let's go and have a listen at one of Derundo's originals, and we'll be right back after this.
First got on the road, it seemed so very long, but we made it to be the helper of life, a helper of life, a helper of life. We have made it to be the helper of life. When people are hurt and people are sick, there's a place you can go and they know they'll be fixed. And you know it, you're being a helper of life. It all just begun, and there's so much more to learn. Caring for people and being a helper of life, a helper of life. So many times we're gonna feel so helpless. Yes, we are. But that is when we know it's not in our hands. You just keep doing your best, and that is what's so special. Yes, it is. Giving to the love and care and being a helper of life. Every help with a friend